Hello, everyone. It's me, and Binksy's here. Binksy's just walking around, and he just wants attention. Yeah, he doesn't. Actually, Binksy's the good cat. He likes to give attention and stuff. My little black panther that he is. He's so big now, and he's got stuff in his fur. Why do you have stuff in your fur? What were you rolling around in? What were you rolling around in? Anyways, so today is Wednesday, August 17th, and I haven't really been filming that much. I know you would now. Okay. Haven't really been filming the past couple days, just because nothing really has happened, and I've been kind of taking it easy today. I didn't sleep Sunday night, like, really at all, because I was like worried about like Jim coming home and like some other stuff. And then Monday, I didn't sleep as well because I kept having restless leg syndrome. Like, oh my god, like restless leg syndrome. I bought bananas, and that seemed to not help. I got up, walked around, that didn't seem to help. I don't know. Like, I know restless leg syndrome is a thing in pregnancy. It just drives me insane because it's like, it just, I mean, I can breathe at night, thank God for my nasal spray. Last night, luckily, my nasal spray actually lasted all night. It's probably because it's getting finally like cooler outside, so like it's not like ungodly hot anymore. It's like down in the mid 70s, like at night, so it's not like that humid inside the house. My nose is stuffed up now because I've been, I kind of like just woke up because I wanted to sleep in today. My body felt like it just exhausted. I needed to sleep apparently. But on that note, had a really good dinner yesterday. I have concluded that my body does not want junk food. Not all junk food, just like I think it was Sunday night. Sunday night, I was too lazy to cook a burger. I really wanted a burger, and then so I just took two out and just defrosted them, which is weird because they're pre-made pre-made frozen burgers, so you don't really have to defrost them, but I did because I was going to cook them on Monday night, or Jim could cook them if he was here, which like he was here on Monday night. But anyways, I ate the rest of the pizza rolls, which was like, I don't know, like we'll say 8 pizza rolls, and then some jalapeno poppers that were like, again, like 8. After I ate them, I felt okay. I mean, I felt fine. I know that's not the healthiest dinner in pregnancy, so don't come at me. It's not the healthiest dinner, but I was really lazy, and I needed to eat, and I wasn't about to cook anything because I didn't feel like standing up to actually cook anything. And I didn't want chicken parmesan leftovers anymore because I was tired of the marinara sauce. Which I think, because for a while there I couldn't eat marinara sauce like pizza or spaghetti or anything, and then I think once I finally actually did eat pizza, I was like, oh, let's go ham on pizza and spaghetti and like eat all the stuff that I couldn't eat before. And there's one of the kittens. That kitten right there is probably Beth's kitten because he is more the active one. Hello, Min. Would you like to say hello to the vlog? And he's off. Yes, and I know my hair is really weird. I'm about to take a shower later on. But come here, Mitten. Hello to the vlog. Say hello to the vlog. Yeah, I know. You don't want to be up there. Go back up there. Anyways. So, not the best dinner. But I concluded that afterwards my body does not want junk food. So, like, I don't really eat ramen noodles at all anymore, but like Pop-Tarts I used to love because there's the ice cream sundae Pop-Tarts. I think it's ice cream sundae. It's like sundae Pop-Tarts, which are really, really good. And then there's the, there's like another one, brownie or something. I don't know. Anyways, I love Pop-Tarts, but somehow my body is like rejecting like Pop-Tarts. Beef jerky. It doesn't want beef jerky. I bought beef jerky because I love beef jerky. Apparently, babies don't want beef jerky. So, this brings me to my point last night. Last night, went to the store yesterday, and we got mahi-mahi because I love mahi-mahi, and I can eat it in pregnancy. So that was a safe fish, and I wanted fish. And then Brussels sprouts and scalloped potatoes, cheesy scalloped potatoes. And Jim can eat all of his, so he gave it to me, and I ate way too much. And the funniest thing is that I know Brussels sprouts can give some people gas. not me, gave Jim gas all night, which is kind of funny. Uh, so that made me laugh because I was not expecting that. I was just kind of like joking around, like Brussels sprouts. Oh my goodness, I don't. Oh, they're playing at my feet. I have Blaze in front of me. I have the kit. I have Blaze in front of me, like right over here. I have the kitten over here, and then Binks just jumped up. So here, anyways, but last night after last night's dinner, I could tell it was really like a healthy dinner, and it was really really good. So I think my body is getting to that point where it's like no more junk food, which is good. Which is good because I don't eat a lot of junk food. I just know it's like I want more homemade meals. Like I don't want like frozen meals. Like those frozen burritos, I loved those frozen burritos. Well, apparently I don't want them. Um, it's hit or miss. I could say that this week and then next week I'll go back to eating like 5 gallons of beef jerky and which is not no, I'm not going to do that. But you know what I mean. Um, pregnancy cravings have definitely started. Definitely started. So I had a dream. I can't remember what night it was. It was I think it was Monday night. Yeah, because if today's Wednesday, it was Monday night. I had a dream that about green Jello, and all of a sudden I woke up with this very strong need to have green Jello. So one of the babies, or all of them, wants green Jello, and so yesterday we were in the store and I was debating. I was like, okay, there are so many better flavors of Jello than green, and I think it's because I want green Jello with pears in it, kind of like a what are those Jello molds? Or I figured out that there's these chia seed things that have pears in them that are really, really good. That they're in the fruit aisle, like the packaged fruit containers, but they have chia seeds. Those are so good. I think that is what I was thinking of, but somehow in my head, green Jello. So have not made it yet. Still want it. Going to make it. See if that solves this craving. I've never had, besides the root beer that I wanted, which I found out only fast food places sell it, by the way. Not find Burt's Root Beer, like, on sale anywhere, unless I go, I'm going to have to check Harris Teeter or Lowe's next time. But, besides the root beer, this is like the second, I think, really strong craving for green Jello. Like, really? And I just got done thinking to myself, I don't want junk food. Jello is junk food. But, you know what? I'm going to go with the cravings and just see what happens because that's okay. Don't have a craving for ice cream at all. Never really cared to have a craving for ice cream in any of my pregnancies. Pickles were a thing. Like I like pickles, and I went through a thing in my first trimester where I really wanted like the really big fat pickles dipped in Italian dressing, which was really weird. But I had to have them with Italian dressing, and still haven't eaten the jar. I ate like pretty much almost all of this. We bought this pickle jar, like I mean, it was like the big, huge pickle jar with the really, really fat pickles in them. And I ate almost the entire jar in my first trimester. I think it was because of the vinegar. Could be because I was having a lot of nausea and indigestion and all this stuff. Don't really get indigestions when I wake up anymore, which is good. The stuffy nose is still there. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I don't think I said this the other day when I started my vlog for this week. Bloody noses. So second trimester, you are prone to bloody noses. Well, definitely. Because I don't use the nasal spray anymore during the daytime. I only use it at night because I found out I don't really need it during the day. And my sinuses are draining down my throat right now. That's why I keep doing clearing my throat. But I found out I don't need nasal spray so much during the day. I need it more at night when I sleep. And I feel like I need it today because this nose is clogged. All I have to do is like eat something spicy. I'll be fine. But the other night I was just sitting in the bed hanging out, because my laptop was dying, so I couldn't sit in the living room. I had to go back in the bedroom and charge my laptop because I wasn't about to bring my cord out to the living room and do all that. I was just like, you know what? It's close enough to bedtime. And all of a sudden my nose started bleeding. Not like bleeding. I know this is TMI, but like I went to go blow my nose and then, last time that this happened, I was at work. So like the last few pregnancies, I know with Ben, I was at work, and with Airly, I was at work, and it sucks because I worked at IHOP with both of them, and at two different IHOPs. I worked with my oldest, which is Ben, and then my oldest daughter, who is Airly. I worked at IHOP, and I remember it wasn't really busy, but I just remember like going to blow my nose and my nose started bleeding. But then it was like I was up all day, so it was like it was starting to bleed, and I had to go sit down and like take care of that because that's really gross in a restaurant. And then I had to go in the bathroom and like desanitize and all this other stuff. It was so embarrassing because I was working, and luckily it like happened when we were really really slow and there's nothing to do. But still, you guys, I mean, it's just, and I never know when it's going to happen. But so far, I only had one bloody nose. But other than that, that's why I haven't really been vlogging this week, because not really much has happened. And except for, oh, I do have a doctor's appointment on Friday. And it's a 40 to 45-minute appointment. It's the new transfer patient. So technically, they're treating me as a new patient, but it's also a transfer patient. So we're going to go over all my charts from Pender County and from upstairs with the ultrasound people, like my blood work and stuff. I did check on the website, my chart. I might have mentioned this before. If you guys go to a doctor and they offer you like a online thing where you can check, like it's called My Chart, and you can check like all of your medications that you're on. You can book, cancel, and reschedule appointments. You can check like lab results before you see the doctor. And all my lab results are normal, which I already knew about. Like my blood work is normal, my platelet count is normal, my oxygen levels are normal. I was going to say hemoglobin, that's blood. My iron is normal. Like everything, all the stuff that they checked for is completely normal. I know one of them it looked to me slightly elevated, but I think that's just because I'm having triplets, which is probably normal for triplets, but I can't remember which one it was. But it was kind of on the higher end, which I'm assuming is normal. Because I googled all the little like numbers and stuff to find out the normal range for everything. The hemoglobin, which is blood, I knew was going to be normal. So that's good. But I do take my vitamins or my pills every day, my drugs every day, which is the prenatal, the extra iron supplement, folic acid, vitamin D, and low dose aspirin. So I take 5 pills every single night, and that seems to be helping. So when I go on Friday, they'll discuss all that. We'll probably hear the heartbeats. Jim is coming to that appointment. And I'll try to film. Like I said, no promises. If I film, it'll be on this vlog. If I don't film, well, then I'll give you guys the results afterwards. On the name, until later, you guys stay awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Okay, so it is Saturday, August 20th. Yesterday was my doctor's appointment. I did not record at the doctor's office because, one, I forgot. To be honest, I did forget. And two, it was a little chaotic because my appointment was at 9:40. I did not get back into the room until like 10:20. So yeah, I don't know if that's because I was like a new transfer patient. Patient, is that what the word is? New transfer, I guess patient is the word because I am a patient of theirs. But, or if like they're just that busy and short staffed. I'm not sure. I know they're really, really, really busy at that center because they have a lot of pregnant people that are high risk, especially like people who are coming in with twins. But anyways, once I got back there, there's one lady who took me back there and then she did all my vitals and stuff. My blood pressure, they looked at and they said it was a little high, which I don't think it was that high because you're used to, with blood pressure, you're supposed to go with the bottom number. If the bottom number is high, then you're in the danger zone, not the top number, which is like systolic over diastolic. I'm probably butchering that wording, but basically it was, and I know my top number was a little high. That number I know was a little high. So I don't know if they were looking at my top number and saying it was a little high, but I did have a little bit of coffee in the morning, like literally a cup like this, like not even, probably like 8 ounces of coffee, not even, probably like 6 ounces of coffee with a lot of milk in it because I really wanted milk more than the coffee. But I don't know if that jacked up my heart rate. Every time I go to the doctor, I don't know why I get nervous. I think it's just like a doctor thing because I know that they're going to ask like a billion questions and I have to like calm my brain down and focus on it and say, no, I'm not on any medications other than these medications. No, I've never been on, like, I haven't been on medications for 6 years. Yes, I have all these mental disorders, blah, 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 etc., etc. You know, like, yes, all my pregnancies were normal. Yes, I gave vaginal births. No, there's no complications, you know, all of that stuff. And if I sound really speedy, I'll tell you guys why in a minute. But basically, my blood pressure yesterday was 144 over 75. Okay, so the bottom number, which is 75, is good. But the top number was 144 is high. I know that. My pulse rate is always high. My pulse rate I've had all the time. Even if I have low blood pressure, my pulse rate, I don't know why. I don't know if that's an ADHD thing. I don't know if that's an anxiety thing. I've never in my entire life been diagnosed with high blood pressure ever. So I know when I went to the Oaks, which is a mental hospital in New Hanover County, years ago, they put me on high blood pressure medicine, but at the time I was under such severe stress that obviously raised my blood pressure. So, but that blood pressure medicine did not work at all, and I had such a reaction to it. Not like a physical reaction, just like it made me mentally like not right. We'll put it that way. But anyway, so basically, they were concerned because of my blood pressure that it could turn into preeclampsia. They couldn't find some of my blood work. They asked me if I had all these other blood work done in this pregnancy or in my previous pregnancies, and I said I don't remember. I mean, yes, last year we had the miscarriage, but other than that, I was pregnant 6 years ago in 2017, or 5 years ago, 6 years ago in 2017, which is 5 years ago. Anyways, so I don't really remember what blood tests I've had. And Jim's coming back right now. So, but anyways, I want to finish it up. So basically, my blood pressure was 102, or my pulse rate, my pulse rate was 102, which, yes, that's high. And I know that's high. But my pulse rate, like I said, has always been high. But basically, once she checked all my vitals and she got some of my history, then the doctor came in. They brought Jim in. I don't know why he couldn't come in there with me with the vitals. I don't know why. I don't know if it was like a thing in case like they thought I was in danger. I don't know. Maybe it was policy. I don't know. But basically, she was just going over all this stuff. Like, okay, we're going to order more blood work today, and we're going to check for all this stuff. Which I have all my results. All my results were normal, or some of them were a little low, which is good because you don't want them like high at all. The only one that was slightly high was, I can't remember which one was slightly high. It was something was slightly high, but when I Googled it, it said it was normal for the second trimester. So we go to the doctor on the 26th. I'll find out on the 26th what the doctor has to discuss. But on that note, yeah, she started doing the finding heartbeats with the ultrasound, like their little ultrasound thingy, like their like wheelie ultrasound thingy. And the look in her face, I was like, oh my god, what is wrong? You know, because like she had this look in her face, and she's like, no, it's not, nothing's wrong. She's like, I just really am bad at looking at ultrasounds. She's like, that's not my special area. Let me pause you guys so Jim can come in, or I'll talk to you guys about that later. Anyways. All right, where was I? Besides my Sanka, this one is Sanka. And he's walking around because we had this very stressful day. But anyways, where was I? I was at the blood pressure and stuff. So, basically she said that we're going to do a bunch of more blood work because apparently they couldn't find some of the blood work, or I never had some of the blood work done, like culture, or I can't remember right now. And sorry, I had to pause that because Jim just ran inside because there's a massive ant mound or something that he just ran through, and he has to spray home defense. And I didn't want him running through the house sitting there going ants, 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 and cussing up a storm. But anyways, so basically, the ultrasound. So I was freaking out because the look on her face. She just said that she really sucks with the ultrasound, reading them and stuff. But she found all 3 heartbeats, like, really fast. She found all 3 heartbeats instantly. She forgot to turn on the sound, and I forgot to ask her to turn on the sound so we can record it, so I don't have the sound to enter into this weekly vlog. But baby A's heartbeat was 161, baby B was 148, and baby C was 135. So But they all look healthy. They were all moving around. She said that they were wiggling like crazy. But they all look good. And then I know on the 26th, like I keep repeating constantly, that we have another ultrasound. And I know I cannot record that doctor's appointment just because of policy reasons. You cannot record ultrasounds. So I'll have to tell you guys afterwards. And I know we're going to get pictures afterwards. And obviously I'll update you guys. But today, going on with that, so that was yesterday. We woke up at 6 a.m. yesterday, so I was like really, really tired. I mean, I recorded some previous things, which I mean, I'll enter in probably after this part. I'm so spaced off right now. I'm distracted because Jim's like right outside. It's so funny. But yeah, so babies are growing. They're healthy. All of my test results for the blood work came back instantly. My urinalysis test came back because they, apparently I don't have to take a urine test every single time, which is kind of nice. But I thought I had to, but my proteins in my urine are low. My creatine or keratin or creatine, I think it is. Basically, I'm healthy. I'm healthy. The babies are healthy. They're just worried about my blood pressure, but that's beside the point. Jim's about in. Recording my weekly thingy. Alright. So, hi puppies. So, I'm so distracted. But, yeah. So, yesterday I came home and Jim went to my mom. I was going to go to my mom's yesterday with Jim, but I didn't want to leave the animals alone by themselves all night. And just because we've never left them alone, we have 2 new kittens, and I don't want to leave them alone with the kittens. But on the note, if you see him in the background, ignore him. He just got done killing the ants.
Oh yeah, by the way, give it an hour for the animals to go out.
Well, they should be good outside now because they pooped and they peed after the people left. Then yeah. Anyways, today I woke up kind of late because I was so tired from yesterday, from waking up all early. And then I had a lot of drama happen, so I'm trying to rest today. And that's not for this video. I will record that in a different video. But on the note, for today, today's vlog is ending. And I might record part 3 of today. Not sure yet. But until later,